Now, some of you may be aware that if you go to Security Breach TV and you try and, I don't know, inspect element, it says you can't save this. I disagree because I can press Control, Shift, and C, and, yeah. This now allows us to go into what the page is built up of, and I spent quite a while, about an hour, scanning through everything on this page, and I found something interesting. First off, you can find the images that are used to make up the site. You can find the images and save them, which is pretty cool. So I did that, and I scanned through them, and, well, I didn't really find anything by brightening them up, but yeah, they're there, you can find them. There are 3 different ones, apparently, for some reason. You can also find that the fact that these, the background picture, and as was theorized, this, box thing is actually called a cam station. It is literally named camstation.png, so, yeah, I think that's pretty obvious. You can also find, some hidden text. Now, if we go ahead and look at the source code, you will notice the text that you can see when you hover over certain things, like something is coming, something is near, which is on this line right here. And then if we do a bit more searching, there is another bit of text here that is in the same style as the other text that you can see when hovering your mouse over certain elements of the page. So for example, where it says voices become screams on the purple icon, there is also another one that's attached to it. It looks like it says, "We see AI." I'm not entirely sure why that's there. Now, there's a play button here, which I can select over. I don't think anybody else actually has that, which is kind of strange. I think it plays the same audio that used to play before the release of Security Breach. However, I did pick up on some things which nobody else picked up on in that audio. If you listen very carefully while it's played, you can actually hear what sounds like very quiet, muffled breathing and sort of muffled but heavy footsteps, and then also Moon just later on. What any of this actually means, the stuff that hasn't been discovered yet, I don't really know. But I think it's very interesting the fact that no one else has pointed this out yet, probably because of the fact that most people won't go through and, you know, they won't look through the source code because it's not as easy to find. You have to press a certain set of buttons to actually access it, which most people probably aren't aware of. I do wonder if this actually relates to anything when the DLC comes out, within the update itself, because in Security Breach, the cartoons themselves, people at Steelwool said if you look carefully, you're already playing Security Breach. And it was kind of an odd sentence to kind of say, but in reality it meant where those cartoons were actually sort of being shown was in the recreation of the FNAF sister location house, which was very interesting, but it related to something within the game. So whether this does, I'm unsure, but I'm excited to see what happens with Ruin anyway. Regardless if this actually means anything or not, I want to see what Steelwool is capable of, because that would be great fun. I enjoyed Security Breach, even though it was broken. I had a lot of fun, except for the Chaos mod, but that wasn't Steelwool's fault. That was my own fault for installing the thing, and I'm not doing it again. Unless there's an update for it for when Ruin comes out, then I might. Anyway, that's it. Nothing else.